All right, downtown Bartlesville. It's 5:25. Pretty good view of some of the taller buildings. That's an old bank building to the left. Plaza building owned by Phillips. Frank Phillips Tower. Hard to believe from this viewpoint you can't even see the Phillips building, which is the tallest skyscraper in Bartlesville. And doesn't look like the Price Tower is visible from down here either, but it's all right. We're gonna go for a walk. Another live stream. I guess mostly Q&A. That's the I believe that's the Eagles Lounge where they do bingo some nights of the week. Not tonight. I guess they're doing it tomorrow. I don't know that I'll be there. This is one of the local tire shops. There's a big old pile of tires. Check that out, that big old pile of tires. The sky tonight's kind of a mixture of, as you can tell, it's kind of clear over there, but highly cloudy over here. So, not sure how far along I'm going to be walking. There's definitely a little more traffic on here than I would have thought. Anyone wants to chat right now, the channel is still small enough I can probably answer most chats. Downtown Bartlesville. Hensley, one of them. Hey! Hi, Lourdes. Hi, Angelica. Hi, Crystal. How are y'all doing? Thanks for joining me. Hello. Cookie and cream. Yes, going for a walk. There's the baseball stadium in town, the main baseball stadium. It's pretty old, but it's been renovated a little. Yep, going for a walk. Showing some of downtown Bartlesville. No, it's not New York or LA. It's downtown Bartlesville, Oklahoma. Bartlesville, Oklahoma. No, it's not New York or LA. Had a lot of rain here lately. Look at this puddle over here. What do y'all think of the sky? Hi, Angelica. How many subs do I have? 829 and growing. How many we have today is not necessarily reflective of what we're going to have tomorrow, right? Auto parts. Looks like it's closed though. Let's get them a lot more. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I may not keep this live stream up for people to watch for real long after I get done. I'm not sure. I'm afraid it's probably going to be a bit of a jumpy image, but see, I'm not sure how well the colors are turning up from this angle, but the stadium, it's painted in part blue, which the local high school, the colors are blue. Bartlesville High School Bruins. A building over there just east looks like a brown box. That's the YMCA. Go back a little bit more toward I don't know how much I'm going to keep walking on Hensley. I think I want to go down this street. Okay. Y'all look kind of straight down in that shot. You can see the Price Tower, a building I've done several videos on. It's kind of hidden by the tree right now, but I'll get it back in a moment. Well, thank you. Thank you for subscribing, Angelica. Thank you. Woohoo. Check out some of the other videos on the channel when the live stream is over. If y'all like cars, I've done a lot of car videos. Yeah, they do need to kind of cut the grass, don't they? It's a little damp to mow right now, unfortunately. It's one of the drawbacks. It's been raining a lot here lately, and can't hardly keep up with some of the mowing even if you want to half the time. Although they probably should have had some of that. Well, there's a lot of old concrete, isn't there? Now check out this old building. Look how they did this. I don't know if it had a basement at one time. See the little arch? Oh, I never noticed this before. This looks like an old Coca-Cola mural. Yeah, it is. Drink Coca-Cola. And check out these unique windows. Don't really make them like that anymore. Okay, I'll have to remember this spot. The Drink Coca-Cola mural, which is almost gone. See it? Oh, thanks for liking it as well. Now this building here, it's cat a corner to the Cooper and Mill Brew Company. I think I went there for a trivia night one time. I'm pretty good at trivia, so. There's some of our local track. No, this is not California. This is Oklahoma, Bartlesville, Oklahoma. Definitely not a long ways from California. I've been to California twice. I enjoyed it both times. The last time I was in California, I visited Long Beach, LA, and Beverly Hills. Hi from Clearwater. Well, hi from Bartlesville. Thank you. You know, walking around and doing these live streams, I haven't always noticed just how much concrete there is downtown. I guess it could kind of look, depending on your perspective, like it might be part of a bigger city. But Bartlesville has a population of about 38,000, in case you're wondering. Would have been an alley at one time. Now it kind of blends in with the parking lot. A lot of these old buildings still see old staircases, fire escapes, and back doors in the back. Can you see them over there? They're kind of the same shade as the rest of the building, but anybody got any questions about this area that I might be able to answer? I know a little bit about Bartlesville. I mean, I grew up here, lived here for a bit. Hannah has a question. We'll go ahead and ask it. Okay. Hello, blue-eyed squad. Hello. Okay, look at this clothing store that says Unhinged with with all the pink in the window. What's my favorite color brick? Probably red. Probably red. I like red brick, I think. I think that would be my favorite color of brick. Occasionally you see houses that have painted brick and they look okay, but I would say traditional red brick's probably my favorite. Yellow brown brick can work well, just kind of depends. Now let me tell you a quick something. This place called Unhinged, which is the building that has the pink, it used to be a local axe throwing place. Yes, I believe in Jesus. Thank you. Oil is a resource there. Anything else? Well, you know, oil is what built this town. I guess that would be the main thing. Old oil was what built this town back in the day. Now, if you like older brown brick, I noticed there was a comment. Hannah said you like brown brick. Let's check out this building. We'll see if I can get a little closer for you. That's definitely some old brown brick in the front. To the side, it's kind of painted red and has a mural, but that's some old brown brick in the front for sure. This is Bartlesville, Oklahoma. This is Bartlesville, Oklahoma. Long ways from Cape Canaveral. Yeah, the traffic's not too bad. This downtown area is most crowded during the weekday when everybody's at work, between 8 to 5. Now, once it's after 5, it's not that hard to find parking spots usually. Parking opens up a lot more there. Well, thank you, Julio from Brazil. Well, thanks. I'm glad you like it. I know the sky looks really bright yellow the way this camera is taking the picture. It's not quite that bright yellow. Yeah, you do get a lot of tourists down in Florida, don't you? I remember visiting, I don't remember too much about it, unfortunately, but I believe I did visit Cape Canaveral when I was a kid. I remember going there on a trip, it seems like. A long time ago. Yeah, I would enjoy the rocket launches too. Imagine if I was based out of Cape Canaveral, I'd go do my fair share of YouTube videos there. Alright. Gotta cross the street. Hideaway Pizza. What is your country? US of A. USA. This is Bartlesville, Oklahoma, in the USA. Well, this is turning into one of my more... Let's see if I can get some more shots of the building. There's the Plaza building used by Phillips. And kind of behind the Plaza building, a little above the trees, you can see another building. That's just called the Phillips building, which is actually the tallest building in Bartlesville, although it doesn't look it from this angle. See if we can get a better angle. There, we get a better angle. Yeah, it doesn't look as tall as the others from this shot, but it's that building in the center there is actually the tallest building in Bartlesville, even taller than the Plaza building. It just doesn't look like it from this angle. Anybody else got some you miss your cat? Well, I have cats. I sometimes miss them when I'm away for a while too. They do make life better. How long have I lived there? Well, I grew up here, went to high school, moved away for a while. Now I'm back. Close to 20 years altogether. Yeah, you could say close to 20 years. Yes, Chuck Norris was from Oklahoma. You know, I have wanted to visit South America. It's like on my to-do list. But I have one cat. Well, good. Be sure to take care of that cat. Hopefully that cat will help take care of you. Here's the old depot building. Well, good night, Hannah. I appreciate you checking in. Hope you have a good one. Oklahoma. I've never been to heaven, but I've been to Oklahoma. Remember that line in that song? Old staircase in the back of the building. I don't know what you mean. Maybe rephrase the question. 3 from heaven. It's okay to like cats. Whether you're a man or a woman, it's okay to like cats. Yeah. Now I'm going to keep streaming a little. I saw this video on YouTube talking about how cats, apparently in Welsh, back in the Middle Ages, I guess they were quite desired, quite valuable, due to their abilities to catch mice and rodents. Oh, there's a cat. Y'all see him walking down the sidewalk there? Hold up. All right, we got a better picture again. Let's keep walking. Oh, did you see that? Did you catch that? Apparently there's a cat squatting in this old building. Looks like he kind of disappeared. He was up in the windowsill. Oh, do you see him? You see him? Well, it's kind of sad in a way. Oh, there he is. Hi, Thomas Whitmer. Oh, poor kitty. Well, nothing I can really do about it. Looks like there's some sort of notice on here due to code violations. Got a cat living in the old building. Probably not the only building in downtown Bartlesville occupied by old cats. Hi, Thomas. I said hi. Good to see you. Yeah. All right. This stretch of this is 2nd Street that I'm on, and this stretch of 2nd Street, I'm gonna say it's bad, but it definitely has a few kind of rundown old buildings that need, you know, I haven't kept up on the laws as well as I should. I mean, Oklahoma has fairly decent gun laws, but really, you get down to it, you should probably be able to even still, even in like pro-gun states, it's often regulated a lot more than it probably should be. Yes, I've seen some people open carrying in my time. But, yeah, when it comes to gun laws, y'all need to do your own research. Do your own research. I know that you wrote that comment. I see that comment, cats are awesome. I agree. You might have seen how that one old building had a cat inside. Hope he does okay. Okay, I'm kind of back near where I started. Hi, Blue-Eyed Squad. Now let me show you this parking sign. See what I was saying, how during the weekdays, parking isn't always the greatest because of all the people who work downtown, but after hours and on the weekends, it's usually not that hard finding a spot, usually. Well, had the stream going for nearly 30 minutes. How much more do people want to know? I'd encourage anybody in the chat to check out, maybe after the chat is over or after you leave the chat, check out some of my own other videos. Got a bunch, you're bound to find one or two you like. Most of my videos are either related to sightseeing, obscure history, cars. Traveled to some different states, done some videos in a lot of different states now. Even have a couple I even have a couple of videos in and I wouldn't call myself a cowboy necessarily. I'm definitely more of a city slicker. Well, appreciate everybody who joined the chat tonight. Probably gonna wrap this up soon. Does anybody have a question about the YouTube channel? Or about Bartlesville that I might be able to answer? Some of those old buildings probably have basements and some of them don't. Just kind of depends. You know, the Price Tower has a basement, and I guess it's gotten some water intrusion from the rain. Just kind of depends. Okay, I know this isn't terribly exciting, just a picture of the steering wheel, but probably am going to wrap it up. Probably going to go ahead and wrap it up for the night. But I appreciate y'all joining the chat and joining the live stream. Check out some of the other videos. Yeah, I don't know if they were all necessarily built to hide from tornadoes or if it was just kind of how they did things back in the day, but several of them probably do have basements. I can think of a couple downtown that I know of that I know one old building downtown that wasn't necessarily having a basement, but it was kind of built excuse me, kind of the bottom floor was kind of built down low, so it's sort of like a partial basement almost, you know, the way it's kind of down low in the ground, kind of, you know, built down low, I guess you would call it. But just kind of depends. I'm sure it's one of those things that just varies from structure to structure. A lot of them have upper stairs, upper floors. Some of them are being better used than others. Good night. Keep it under 90 miles per hour. Yeah, that won't be a problem. I usually don't drive that fast. Well, put it that way. Yeah, I don't drive that fast too often. You have the same vehicle, a Chevy Traverse. This is a 2011 Chevy Traverse. It's a pretty good vehicle for the most part. Alright, I'm about to wrap this up. I know we got good participation, but I think I'm just about ready to call it a night. So, going to give everybody about another minute to ask a question or two if they want. Just a little bit longer. Alright, I've been at this for 36 minutes now, so hope you all enjoyed it. I guess I'll leave it up. I know a lot of YouTubers delete their lives after they do them. I might leave this one up for just a little bit, maybe just a day. We'll see. We'll see how hard it is to upload. And anyway, check out the rest of the channel, and signing off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good night, everybody.